There are stories, ancient, whispered, and buried, of beings that do not breathe, ships that do not sail, but fall from the stars, and of a silence that has lasted nearly a century. You may have heard the name Roswell. You may have read rumors of UFOs, blurred photographs, and secret government meetings. But what if I told you? Behind every rumor, every redacted file, there was once a conversation. It's not between nations, but between species. And what was revealed could change everything you believe about life, death, and the purpose of our existence. Before we begin, subscribe and like this video. You'll want to hear this all the way to the end. In the summer of 1947, as thunder rolled across the deserts of New Mexico, an object streaked across the sky. It was fast, too fast, moving in ways no aircraft should. Then a flash, a sound, and silence. The next morning, a rancher named Mac Brazel found something strange across his land. Fragments of silver, unlike anything he'd ever seen. So light they floated in the breeze, so strong they couldn't be cut or burned. He called the Roswell Army Airfield. They came. They gathered the debris. And on July 8th, the U.S. military made a stunning announcement. The Army has recovered a flying disc. But within hours, the story changed. Now, it was just a weather balloon. The headlines were rewritten. Photos were staged. And just like that, the truth was buried. But some didn't forget. Decades later, one man would re-emerge from the shadows of secrecy. Maximilien de Lafayette, an author, a linguist, a scholar of ancient civilizations, and according to some, a direct witness to what happened after the crash. He claimed that not one, but 3 beings had been recovered. 2 were dead, but one was still alive, small, pale, with large black eyes, and a presence that spoke without words. It did not breathe, did not eat, and yet it lived. Military doctors were baffled. Its vitals were unlike anything they'd seen. No lungs, no pulse, yet they felt it in the room, calm, aware, observing them. And then something even more impossible. Thoughts, not spoken, but felt. Images, emotions, ideas beamed directly into the minds of those present. The being didn't speak our language. It didn't need to. It said, "We are not alive in the way you understand. We do not breathe. We do not die. We exist through energy. And what you call a soul is what we are made of." One scientist asked, "Then what are we?" "You are machines, made of bone and blood. But your essence is not different from ours. You are learning. We are remembering." The room went silent. What had begun as a crash investigation became a revelation. The being revealed that Earth was not an experiment, but a proving ground. Souls that cannot evolve are sent here. This world is your mirror. Here, you must face fear, greed, and violence. It's not to be punished, but to learn. According to de Lafayette's later writings, this wasn't the only message. A barrier, invisible and undetectable by science, surrounds the Earth. A plasma veil, preventing the escape of unevolved consciousness. Only those who remember who they truly are, those who transcend fear and ego, can pass through. Since that day, strange things have happened. Increased sightings of USO unidentified submerged objects, crafts emerging silently from oceans without leaving a ripple, military whistleblowers speaking of retrieval programs, psychic phenomena, dream encounters, and sudden bursts of consciousness in ordinary people. Could it be that the barrier is weakening? Are we nearing the end of the test? And if so, what happens next? There are many who still dismiss the Roswell incident. They call it folklore, imagination. But for those who were there, those who felt the presence of something not human, the memory never faded. If what de Lafayette recorded is true, then we are not alone. We never were. And this life is just the beginning of something far greater. If you felt the call, if something inside you says there's more, share your thoughts below. And subscribe, because this is only the beginning.